And at this time, I want to introduce our next set here is with Class Act. So come on up, Class Act.
Woo!
All
Hello,
right, give a
everybody.
hand for Class Act. All right.
Hi, we are Class Act. We are a vintage improv festival, 5-star house team. We're very excited to be here, and of these four of us, we're
think we
missing
lost
somebody.
a
Margot,
star.
you there?
I
Well,
heard
we
that
have.
she was stuck in a breakout room. Oh,
There's Margot. So now we have the whole gang here
Hi,
to help.
Catherine.
To help us get started, spring is just beginning, so if you can type into the chat something that you enjoy about springtime, something you like doing, something you like about the season, just anything at all. I see a bunch of things coming in, and I guess we're going to go with hiking. So hiking.
hiking.
Oh, flowers just came in. Sorry, I jumped the gun on that, but we'll stick
Oh,
with
that's
hiking.
fine.
Hiking
I
sounds
was all over it. Is that what we're doing? Hiking?
hiking.
Hiking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, hiking.
I have to admit that I am I'm terrible at hiking. I had a very emotional time with one of my kids about 2 years ago because we went on a hike that was supposed to be a gentle hike. And apparently that means gentle for people who are able to hike, which is not me. And I had such a time of it. And it was really a bonding experience because he was 12 years old. He was really taking care of me. Um, it was this beautiful view, and I could barely, I was just beside myself.
So did he step up like he was proud to take care of his mom, or was he like, "Oh, my mom is just ridiculous"? Like, so he stepped up?
He stepped up. He wasn't embarrassed. We were actually in South Africa on a mountain called Lion's Head Mountain, and
Yeah.
it was probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And with a drop, I mean, people die every year. We found out after people die every year falling off that mountain. And I was anxious and out of shape. And that's a bad combination for Lion's Head Mountain. But my kid, he was very lovely.
Wow.
I live in Arizona, which is a common place to hike and bicycle, and I talk about it all the time, and everybody's sick of hearing about it. But there is so much hiking around here. I just did 7.5 miles on Monday. I'm doing 750-foot elevation tomorrow, yada, 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 lots of hiking. But what intrigued me about Catherine's story was I had sort of the opposite experience, and I will never live it down. When my daughter and I moved from Tucson to the Washington, D.C. area for a while, we went around and did a lot of sightseeing. And one of the things we did was rafting down the river. And I was so traumatized, I'd forgotten the name of the river, but we were out there on a raft. And she was 12. I mean, she was like old enough, but she wanted to sit in front, and we went over these rapids, and she went right head over heels into the water. And I was so scared. I mean, of course, we were all equipped with all kinds of safety equipment, and there were guides there, and they dove in and got her. But I just about literally died for the 2 minutes, 40 seconds, however long it was forever. So scary.
All right, let's
Yeah.
sweep.
Yeah, let's go. Was that an invitation to go hiking?
I have to tell you, I am going to take a risk. I'm going to dive right in and tell you that I am in love with you.
I was hoping you might say that, Dottie, because I'm in love with you as well. And this mountain is such a great place to profess our love.
Lucille, I've been planning this. I've been planning this. I just thought as soon as I can hike up that mountain, I've been training. I've been working so hard to be able to make it. And now here we are together.
You were prancing like an elk up this steep slope.
I felt like I was lumbering like an elephant, but I picked the elk. Oh.
Oh, I'm so glad we took that training. But I do adore you so much, and I have something I want to ask you.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I'm listening.
Okay. Um, can I borrow your car next weekend?
Yes, I feel like that because I don't I don't lend my car to really to anybody but to you. Yes, you're my elk. You're my co-elk in this journey we call life. And yes, you can take my car.
Oh, it'll be so good to drive a car without that breathalyzer thing in it. I'm so excited about this. Thank you. Thank you.
Can I empty my bank account for you too?
Look, long way down.
I can barely I can barely see the bottom.
Just get a little closer. You could just just kind of lean over a little bit, Fred. You can kind of almost see it right there. Just really lean in.
You want me to lean over the cavernous ravine?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just really kind of really lean over there. Look at that.
What? I mean, it's frightening. It's frightening, Anthony. But
You don't
I'll
trust
do
me.
it.
You don't trust me, do you? Of
I do trust you. You're my twin brother. Of course I trust you.
course. Right?
Wow.
And this. Oh. I've always wanted to be an only child.
I don't know, Louise. There's so many trails, I don't know which one to take. Do you know which one to take? It's like there's one that goes that way and that way, that way.
I have absolutely no idea. I was counting on you.
Well, I figured if there was a lot of trails, you couldn't get lost, right? You can always find your way. If you can go any way there is to go.
Well, okay. I'm thinking of this as an adventure.
Thank you. That's what I love about you. You're just always up for everything.
Sure. In fact, I think we should just make a camp here at the base of this tree and live here for what, 2 months, 3 months? See how long we can last.
I think we can totally do that. And if we're starving, I could strangle a rabbit. There's bound to be one on one of these trails.
Right. Maybe, well, probably not in the trees, but
There's
oh,
a rabbit.
oh, but it's so cute. Hello, little rabbit. Hello, hello, hello. I can't eat the. Oh,
I know they're so cute. I have another thought. We don't have to eat them. I
we
have snacks. We could follow them, and whatever way they go, we can pick that track. That
Marilyn,
trail.
I'm giving my snacks to the rabbits. They look very hungry. Do you want a granola bar? Here's a granola bar. Oh, here's a little granola bar.
If we had cars, we'd have to put gasoline in them. Here's a little snack for you. You probably like pork rinds.
Do, 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 do. Oh,
You
wiggle
like
your
pork
nose.
rinds?
You have to
They're
wiggle
so
your nose.
cute. Oh
Uh,
my God, look, there are rabbits coming from every direction.
this has turned out to be the most glorious. Oh, that rabbit's getting a little angry.
Whoa. Here's a pork rind for you, rabbit. Oh, now, well, there's one in every crowd.
That's true.
Some of
That,
our own friends are not that cheerful in situations like this.
I just think, well, um, that
I just don't let me down. The thing I love about you most is that you're so open. You're so willing to take the path not taken. And
let
we have,
listen to me. Let's take the rabbit path not taken.
I think I think it's that one. Let's go.
Go.
Oh, sorry, I'm a couple of minutes late to our meeting. I just finished running an Ironman Triathlon. It was no big deal. It was like I biked 150 miles, I ran 26, and then I swam 3.7 in open water. So it wasn't a big deal. It took like 8.5 hours. So I apologize that I'm 3 minutes late for our meeting.
That's okay, because you're representing this Kiwanis group. So we're excited that you're able to do this. You're going to really make us shine.
I mean, the Kiwanis has been a part of my life. You know, my dad used to bring me to the meetings, and I want to contribute as much as possible. So I put together a little bit of an ad campaign. Here you can see you guys asked me for a couple of ideas. So here I put together a huge crate.
Is this guy for real? This guy you invited?
Beautiful chart. Beautiful chart you got there.
Gorgeous. I'm just in time for that.
Oh, it was no big deal. It was no big deal. I just, I used up all my vacation time last week to stay at home to put this all these ideas together. It was no big deal. No big deal.
You're going to be member of the year. I'm telling you.
Sorry, I'm late. I just got from nap. What's going on?
Al, you should see this guy. You will not believe his commitment.
Yeah,
well, Bob is going to represent us in the triathlon, Ironman and Steelman, and he's showing us a chart of his achievements.
My goodness.
This is a chart of my. Hang on one sec. Let me just
go to the
closet and grab it. There we go. So I figured we could just do an advertising campaign. I was just talking about, just a simple day in my life. Where I wake up, I head down to the orphanage and, take care of the kids. And then I usually donate a couple of gallons of blood, but it's no big deal. It's just a normal day. Just try to show people Kiwanis are just normal people. Oh, wow. You know what? Let me brew you up just a simple cup of coffee here. I've got some.
That sounds good. Yeah, I think we need some coffee here.
It's just a Kenyan dry roast where the beans, I feed them through the beetles and then they, excrete them and it creates a real nice acidic taste. It's just a normal cup of coffee for you.
Wow.
Brad, I feel like my life has no meaning watching this guy.
Kind of a loser. Jeez. Thanks, man.
Well, I would like to talk with all my friends about coffee. Because, whether it has to be the type of coffee that was just mentioned in that last scene or not, I can't stand coffee. And my mother, who is so loving and is so supportive of me, has sometimes, on more than one occasion, has said to me she feels like the one big disappointment is that I don't appreciate coffee the way that she does. So I guess I'm just, I'm letting her down.
Wait, that's pretty good if that's the one disappointment you have for your mom, that you don't enjoy coffee.
I know.
If my mom were alive, she'd have a laundry list of disappointments to say about me. The least of which was my inability to drink coffee. Coca-Cola was my caffeine of choice.
If they had flip charts in my house, I'm sure my mom would have done a flip chart on not just coffee, but everything. Messy room, don't help with the laundry, always on the phone. Remember, it was a princess phone back then. Some of the things the kids today probably don't know about.
No.
My mom drank instant.
Well,
remember instant coffee?
Yeah, that's what my son drinks that when he's a typical teenager. He wakes up late, has to rush out of the house, and pours it in and is good to go.
I think that the one time I ever drank coffee, and I think it was instant coffee, was when I was 15, 14, and got drunk for the first time ever, and then felt terrible the next morning. And I thought, this is what you're supposed to do, is drink coffee. I've seen that in movies, but not if you hate coffee. So it was really feeling terrible, and then having the coffee on top of it. Not
avoid orange juice too. The day following a bender like that, not good. Not
good. Okay. Duly noted.
I find Coca-Cola is the best remedy. You know, they say if you give coffee to a drunk, you're just going to have a wide awake drunk.
Oh, that's funny.
That's
Yep.
hilarious. Nobody ever ate a raw egg to try to sober up?
Oh. Hey, Kelly. Oh, hey, Maggie. I'm making breakfast. It's instant eggs. So here you go. Already done. Just poured them, cooked them.
That was fast.
Eggs. There you go. Got some instant bacon here too.
Jack is the fastest. He's instant bacon. Yeah.
So fast. I mean, is that from little Belinda, the piggy that we had out in the backyard? You're fast.
Chopped her up this morning. Done.
In an instant.
Instant OJ. Squeezed.
Thank you. Well, this is very exciting. It's going by so fast, though. I mean, I thought we would maybe sit and talk a little bit.
Pancakes. Here you go. Full stack.
Sure. I'm instantly quite full.
It's the longest breakfast I ever made.
Well, it's tasty. Very tasty. I'm going to save the rest for another time.
You don't like it, huh?
It's a little powdery, like the granules. It's granular.
I forgot to stir in the Coca-Cola.
Well,
Try this. Just try.
oh, okay. Franco.
Bubbly and right? Does it just wake you up?
I love the pancakes. They're so good. Perfect.
Very considerate. Very thoughtful. So thoughtful.
It's me.
You should be proud.
I am.
We love you.
Totally.
Right.
It's too many choices. I mean, I'm sorry. I tried to explain to you that I get dizzy looking at a Starbucks menu. Love you though. Thanks for taking me out for coffee.
I can pick for you. I mean, I understand it still might feel a little overwhelming just knowing that I had to go through that, but I'm happy to do it for you.
You know, I would do anything. I would go anywhere. I would be anything for you, but I just can't handle this.
Oh, God.
Order for me, maybe, just surprise me.
All right, I'll surprise you. I'm gonna grab this cup of coffee. It's out here. Your name isn't Fred, but here you go. Here's Fred's coffee.
Fred's coffee. What are you having?
I'm having Heather's coffee. Actually, let me change that. It's Heather's tea.
Are you okay with tea? Or did you just take it because it was Heather's?
I mean, yeah, I took it because it was Heather's. She's got good taste. I mean, I come here every morning, and I mean, Fred, I don't really like very much. He's always very curt with the baristas, and so I figured I'd give it to you, make someone I love happy, and make someone I kind of don't like upset. But Heather always has good taste, so I figured I'd try it.
Do you know, it almost feels like they're sharing with us, like they're our friends and they gave us this coffee. Sometime you might want to pay for it, pay back kind of.
But but not today. But I agree with you.
Fred's coffee is really so warm on my hands.
Hello, I'm so happy to see you. I have the laundry list here of everything you need to change about your personality.
Oh, thank you, Mommy. Tell me, Mommy, what do you want? What should I do?
Well, I think you need to work on your efficiency. Don't
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt you, Mrs. Higgins. Here's the boxes of reports that you asked us to print over at Kinko's for you. So I'm just
thank
going to put them on the stack, and then I'm going to get out of your way.
thank you, thank you. Oh, this is all Connie. This is efficiency, and
There
I
you
do
go.
believe that if you
There you go.
look through these reports, shall I
Just
sign?
sign for that.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Efficient,
Thank you.
terribly efficient. I just did that very nicely, didn't I?
Oh, shall I do data entry with all those reports, ma'am?
Well, absolutely. What
All
else do you
right.
need them? And let's think about whether we need a flip chart. And do,
Oh, I'll get a flip chart.
all right. Oh, good.
Where's
Thank
your flip chart?
efficient.
I'm
Very
very efficient. Yes.
efficient. Oh, and look how it flips.
Yes. And here's the marker.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Already been sniffed. And does it smell like it's up to the task?
Yes. May I get you your coffee now, please? Would you like your coffee?
I I would be honored to have some coffee from you. Oh, thank you. Oh,
I like coffee. I like tea. Oh, do 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 do. Coffee and
I
tea.
think
Coffee and tea. Nothing like coffee and tea.
I don't know which way to go. There are too many choices. I don't want coffee today. There are too many choices.
Grab a Coke or maybe a root beer. Grab something delicious. There's nothing to fear. Maybe drink a milk. Maybe drink a water. Drink it with your mother and drink it with your father.
Drink, 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 drink it up. Drink, 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 drink it up. Drink,
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 drink it up.
drink,
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 drink.
drink,
I'd like
drink,
to
drink,
buy the world a cup,
drink.
live in harmony.
Like to think I'm on a drink and drink it up with me is the real thing. Drink.
Real
like
thing.
it's time for a coffee break.
I like
And that's our show.
I like
Coffee break.
Woo! Thank
Thanks for
you.
coming to see us.
All right. That was really amazing. I really want to have some coffee with you now. And I don't even like to drink coffee.
Hey, you fit
You
right in
guys
with
were
us.
We
amazing. That
can
was
have tea.
fun.
We have a lot of choices.
I like how
Great,
you turned it
great.
into a musical at the end. Do you do that with all your shows?
When
Well,
Margot is involved, they have a
Yeah, when
tendency to
I'm
turn
there,
into
we
that.
do.
At least the last one.
Thank you.
the temp.
Thanks to everybody at InterCity. This is a lot of work.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you so much
Oh,
Thank
for
you
really
really
good.
joining
so
us.
much. And Faustino, hey, out there in all of Inner City.
Thank you. How long have you been together as a group? This what did you call yourself? The Triple A superstar.
Class act. We're class act.
Class
Class-
act, yeah, a
And
five-star premier troupe,
There we go.
and
The
improv
five-star
festival,
premier troupe.
I think
five-star
And
house
we're
troupe.
we're going to stick around for Please Remain Seated.
and Steve and I have been around for a year, and other members have joined us during the past year. So we're the old senior members.
Okay. And were you members before the pandemic hit? Did you know each other in person?
No,
No, in fact, I've never met anybody. I don't think any of us have ever met each other in the real world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our coach is Jay Suko, and I know Catherine has met him in person.
Mhm.
That may be the only actual human connection among us.
So are you planning one of these days to get together to actually meet the people
I
you?
hope so.
I'm
I hope so.
down.
The
hope
Vintage
so.
Improv Festival happens every year, and it would be, we haven't really talked about it, but I think it would be great if we performed in person there or someplace else, because we definitely have a good time with each other, and so that would be something that would be really fun to do.
And where are each of you from? Where are you at right now?
Uh,
I'm in Northampton, which is in Western Massachusetts.
Okay.
Naples, Florida.
Okay.
Virginia Beach, Virginia.
And Northern Virginia, which is the DC suburbs.
I'm in Tucson, Arizona.
Okay. Wow. Two of you kind of close, and the rest of you really spread out.
Come here and go hiking with me, and then we'll do a show.
Yeah, you're talking about your hiking. You really made me have the desire to go hiking.
You're welcome. You're always welcome.
Okay, well, party at your house then.
Yeah,
Jem and
party at
Claire.
my house. Michael's been here, and it's always open to my traveling improv friends.
And I'm sure you will serve coffee.
Yes.
You betcha. Danka.
Only instant though. That's the house rule.
And what are
It's
your
hereditary.
plans for the future? Do you have any shows coming up?
We
do
perform
this-
every second Sunday at the Follies, which are sponsored by the Vintage Improv Festival. The links are available on the Vintage Improv Festival Facebook, and every second Sunday of the month, come and check us out. Check out Class Act and all the other great acts that perform at the Follies.
Okay, so what time on Sundays?
That's an excellent question. What do we usually,
Depends on the
8:30?
time.
8:30? The Follies
that's
usually
right,
goes
yeah.
from like 8 to 10.
And what time is that?
Eastern, Eastern time zone.
So
Yeah,
8, 5. Okay. Because InterCity, we have our big thing Sunday night, so I probably won't be able to.
I know
But-
I've wanted
Well,
to
do you know what?
participate, but it's too late for me. I'm asleep usually. But I do like to watch the videos the next day because you guys have fun sets. I know some of the people, and so I always enjoy watching those.
Do you know what? We should talk to Faustino about appearing on that show one time.
Oh, for
Wait, what?
sure.
Wait, what?
Because the Sunday night jam features improv teams.
Oh yeah.
There it is. Woohoo! Hi, Faustino. Yeah.
I will, you know what? I'm feeling pretty ambitious today. I am jacked up on energy drinks, being nervous about. Look, first of all, give it up for Laura for hosting the first part of our festival. This has been amazing.
Hey, Laura.
Woohoo, Laura! Great job.
Love
Mhm.
you.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually looking through. We have this Google sheet where we organize, and yeah, we'd love to have you come on. Honestly, any team can message myself, or there's an email address I put in the chat of the stream that can headline too. So saying everybody publicly right now, the first open date is, oh man, May 2nd is our open slot. So if any teams out there, you hear me, we're also looking for sketches as well. Our first slot is open. Do you want to headline the 5th of May 2nd? You want to May 2nd? Think about it for a second. Sorry, I just realized I put you on the spot. But yeah, we do have spots open. Message one of
We'll
us.
definitely be in touch. We'll definitely be in touch with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have thought about that when I said that. I was like, no, that's terrible.
So much fun. Yay.
Yeah, thank you so much for playing for us today. Woo!
Thanks, and thanks for
for
having
having
us.
us.
What a
Thank
great
you, thank you.
festival. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
I bet you want to.
Bye. Bye-bye.